Hello! How's everyone doing today? It's Saturday night, and I think I said wait until whatever day the tech is on. I'm gonna do something tonight. Oh, I'm the VTuber running. Super often. Oh, she has some mixing in it. That's interesting. I have this image for Swift grips, but they don't actually pay me. Anyway. Look at the YouTubers today, fortunately, I think. Okay, we'll try this back down a little bit. So we get some Blue Mage stuff today, tonight. I'm level 50, by the way, level 51 Blue Mage. So I ran into a guy who graciously was really nice. He's been in the game since 2.0, and he helped me level up Blue Mage a little bit. Not all the way up to max. I didn't want to do all of it to max. I wanted to, like, you know, have something to grind for when I'm waiting in 2 times, you know, for ultimates. So no one's watching me do like boring crafts and stuff all the time. Plus, fun for us. Plus, Blue Mage is fun. Anyway, while I was offline, I've been climbing up a bunch of new stuff, as you can see down here. I don't have a dragon's voice. I don't know if I got 1,000 needles on stream, but I don't have 1,000 needles, which I will not do cast on now. It's not that bad, honestly. I don't have Glower, which I can't do without a target. I have Drill Cannons, which I can't do without a target. I have Self-Destruct. I have level 5 Petrify. I have Sardine. I have Acorn Bomb. Because I had to stop this video before it gets into another ad. Some FF stuff right now. We're just kind of chilling. Some FF stuff. Let's get some unhappy feelings about this. Also, we got Bristol. Cannons that's what it says it is. It's just drill cannons. Lower, basically, puts paralysis on an enemy, on multiple enemies. I mean, Dragon's Voice is just a big circle area around me. Well, not circle, like a cylinder AoE, so it has a mid range. Sardine just interrupts target, but does a 10 damage. I've been hunting down those abilities. There's far more I have to get. I have a lot more expansion to go through. Ooh, I can't wait. Anyway, blue gold. Yeah. 100. Dirk, something terrible. Something terrible happened. Marty almost killed.
NANI?
We told Martin he worked too hard, that he should rest, but he not listen. He wanted his medical care for Walqui, but now the one who need help. Of course, Martin cannot train you. Ja want to help, but Martin's such a great teacher that no one could possibly replace him, is what you were about to say? Oh. Oh. Ah. Please excuse my little jest. I was as... Here's my little jest. I was as sorry as anyone to hear that my old friend had fallen foul of some pit beasts. In fact, I came here to offer my services. I expect that Martin neglected to mention that I too am a blue mage. We both studied under the Walqui as part of our research. While I am not one to boast, I should point out that I took to the art like a fish to water while he floundered? Really? While Trish speaks true, you can learn much from him. Yes, with Martin bedridden, it would be a shame for his prodigy to be left without a mentor, and as his friend overseeing your training is the least I can do. I will be waiting for you at Horizon's edge. Alright. Thank you. Now, I didn't want my outfit to be blue. It was actually a red shirt with blue jeans, but someone kept calling me Mario, so I just got tired of it. And just decided to make the top blue. Anyway, why are we going in? Blue gold. A job story thing we need to do. Let's go out here to the teleporter. Like so. Yeah, okay. The teleporter like so. Go here. Wilson and land. Out the gate. And also I got a new mount today from the pre-order. The Arc. That's the FF9 mount, which is really cool. Is this shit again? Oh, look. Hey, I already learned drill cannon, so I don't know what to... Wait. Was he going to teach me drill cannon if I had... Oh. Will he attack me? I'm like... way out, Kim. I was gonna say, I'm way higher level than you guys. You shouldn't attack me. Let's make sure. You're going to teach me drill cannon, because I already know drill cannon at this point. You're a bit late. Don't let the Magitech fool you. I have no connection to the Empire. Well, not a direct one, at least. My company carries out work at a ceruleum processing plant run by Imogen and Sons Mining Co. Okay. Perhaps some of it ends up in Imperial hands, perhaps not.
You right.
As for his vanguard, it was abandoned by the Guardians outside of Castrum Meridianum. It seemed like the perfect opportunity to learn something of their technology, so I had it restored. Since we finished, which I realized, well, anyway. Ever since we finished gleaning all we could from it, it's been collecting dust, so I have no qualms about letting you smash it to pieces as part of your training, assuming you are up to the challenge. Are you ready? Oh, it's over 40 good. Feel bad for it now. Kind of. Well, you have some rudimentary understanding of blue magic, but have you considered how, nay, whether it serves you? Wait, have you considered how, nay, whether it serves you? For there is one thing I know that Martin, at least, has yet to realize. The age of sword and sorcery is coming to an end. Surely you have seen the power of the Garleans wield. Their technology continues to advance, while we Eorzeans cling to our ancient ways. For now, we are able to keep the Empire at bay, but for how much longer? Well, this is before what happened in Walker. So, you won't have to worry about that, trust me. Anyway, surely you have seen the power... I'm not the only one who feels this way. There are those who seek to develop airships and engines of war to combat the Imperial threat. It will not be long before the Grand Companies deploy Magitech units of their own on the front lines. Oh, they did. You're looking at them. Well, yeah, you're looking at consider the War of El Amigo. Even so, the most advanced weaponry will be worth little more than scrap metal without a steady supply of cerulean. As we speak, the Guardians and the Immortal Flames are fighting to claim the supply in northern Danaland, and they succeeded. What I am trying to tell you is that people like Martin waste their time on worthless relics of the past and fail to see the bigger picture. The future lies in ceruleum. If you ever decide you want to make a real difference in this world, I could use someone like you. There's no need to rush though. Just give it some thought. Anyway, I think that's enough for me. That's enough for one day. Let's return to Urdu. What you talking about, Phyllis? Trying to hit another job that's gonna come later on in the future? Imagine if Blue Mage didn't come out this early on, and they just had it come out when we got to Tural. Like, they didn't have that planned, I think. So could you imagine they just waited to bring out Blue Mage until they got to Tural, and they were like, well, you know, Tural is the home of Walquise magic, also coined as Blue Magic.
Nani?
And then everyone's like, ooh, we're getting Blue Mage. We're getting Blue Mage. We've been waiting for like 5 expansions. We gotta get Blue Mage now, right? And then, OGP comes out onto stage with his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt on, right? But his jacket is blue. He hits the blue jacket and shows off his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt. I don't know. How would you do that? Like, oh, wait, oh, I get it. I got it. You have a jacket on. You'd have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt on. And underneath that TMNT shirt, he'd have a blue shirt on. So he'd flash the shirt. Everyone look at the shirt, and then everyone would have to catch that tiny tints of blue under there. On the other shirt he's wearing. Or he's wearing blue underwear, I don't know. Man, OGP is really good at giving out hints at next jobs. TMNT, Leonard, alright. TMNT, they dual wield weapons. Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, artist names, and he's good at that. Oh, well, I've done that thing. Can I get something from you now? Yeah! Transfusion. Would totem imbued with the secrets of the self-sacrificial support technique. Oh, well, that gives someone else health. Okay. Okay, go on. So, okay, what you got? I have to say, I'm surprised that you've made so much progress with someone like Martin as a mentor. Well, he hasn't really been mentoring, more like watching from afar while he takes all the money. I'm surprised that you've... speaking of which, since he's still confined to the infirmary, your next training session will be... Oi! What do you think you're doing? Oi! What happened to you? Martin, Sherigan told you to stay in bed. I'm fine, true. It still hurts to walk and breathe, but how can I lie there when my apprentice is trying so hard to earn a spot next to me in the arena? I keep getting the words I gave him. I was just kind of being random. You didn't worry about Dark. Even without your guidance, she is well on her way to become a competent blue mage. Actually, while you're here, there is something I wish to discuss. A proposal, if you will. A proposition. I heard about the lengths you are going to for the sake of Wakui. Why didn't you come to me? Did you abandon him when they said blue mage magic isn't gonna work out? What do you think? For what? You'd only laugh in my face as soon as you realize there's no money in it. Or have you forgotten what happened when our research funding got cut all of a sudden? You couldn't give a quorum's arse about blue magic and the people who shared their homes with us. That's hardly fair, Martin. How could I carry on without bankrupting myself? Make no mistake, I'm as grateful to the Wakui as you are. We may have gone our separate ways, but there's never been any bad blood between us. Seeing as you're in no position to help anyone from your sickbed, I'd say that lending me a hand is your best option. Suppose you got a point. The quicker we can produce the medicine, the more lives we'll save. With my resources, it'll be ready in no time. Feels important. If I the wall queeze that medicine, then I should definitely get the image out of the way before I start that. Alright. Washter? Can't say his name. Wastarsh? We'll do things your way. I'm glad we could see eye to eye for a change. Once we have a large enough shipment, I'll deliver it in person to the Walquee. Just don't bugger it up, you hear? You can count on me, Martin. There is a lot at stake here, and I intend to see this through. I have a few arrangements to make first, but I'll come by for the formula once I'm done. Until then, you should get some rest. Oh, alrighty then, Runar. I don't overtrust you just yet. You know, I never thought he'd raise a finger to help anyone but himself, but maybe he does have a shred of decency after all. Oh crap, I forgot being innocent. I just said it. Hope he hasn't been putting any funny ideas in your head, though it still seems strange that he's shown an interest in your training in the first place. What's in it for him? I'm probably just overthinking it, as usual. As per usual. I suppose it's my fault for not being there for you. And you won't find anyone, besides me of course, more qualified to teach blue magic. Unless you fancy making the trip to the new world, that is. You don't say. One thing I can do is tell you which spell you should be learning next. It's called Glower. You don't say. One of my personal favorites. If you can master this, I reckon you'll be ready to enter the Master Carnival. Best of luck there. I should go back to bed if I want these wounds to heal. Since I won't be up and about for a while, you should continue to follow Lato Ja's lead for now. Yeah, you're right. Don't worry, Martin. I'm indeed a glower, not a shower. I'll take the give me spell. Why not? Transfusion. At times used by self-sacrificing spirits of the dead roaming in the new world, this technique consumes the entirety of one's being to fully restore both the body and mind of another. Though the sacrifice required is great, the use of this spell is a deed not so soon forgot. For all HP and MP, every single party member while incapacitating itself. Oh, does this kill me? Oh yeah, it just kills you. Look, I like my little setup here. Move Fraz. I don't really need Fraz then. I don't really need Fraz. I basically have a bad breath, which just does what Fraz does, but better. I'll keep Glow Arc. I need that going forward. Is Fraz still on a hotbar? It is. Oof. Bam! Bam! I have to get that cool staff from. Right on with my current gear. And now I gotta get a fancy tuxedo for that. Anyway, what was this called again? The real Fork Blue? Dark learned Glower, yes. Then Dark succeeded, just as Martin said. But Laton Good Latuga will tell Martin. You better recovered in this 5 seconds I've been away. Time heals all wounds. Well, it's been 5 seconds. You healed up yet? You did it, Dark. You done me proud, boy. And that's not the only case of celebration. I received a missive saying that Washkish was as good as his word. The medicine worked, and the Walkwee are saved. That was squeezy. Martin, I've been looking everywhere for you. Oh. Sebria, how did you get here? Never mind that, I have something urgent to tell you. Dark, this is Sebria, a Walkwee's Shuriken. I told you about the Walkwee's Shuriken, medic person who heals you. Target, whatever. He learned to speak the common tongue of Eorzea and... Will you listen? It's Rashia. He bought the medicine and everyone with the disease has been cured, but he wasn't content to simply give it to us. He used it to lay claim to the Lapis Canyon. Wait, what? What? Why would he... Of course, this ceruleum. Lapis Canyon is sacred ground and glows a bright blue because of all the ceruleum beneath the surface. That bastard was after it from the beginning, and he must be at the processing plant. Come on, Sebra, let's go. Seda? It's like cheddar. Seda. Seda. Martin, stop! Ah! Very quick of man who lie in bed for many days. Very quick for man who lie in bed for many days. Can Dark go with him? With them. I worry about Martin. Fight off more than Martin can swallow. And chew. Or is it chew? As far as Lachoja know, processing plant is northern Danaland. Make sure Martin not do anything stupid. You right? Oh, PF's gonna end. I'm over on Cephalon, by the way. I was trying to see if I can get a PF going for my for this. I'm gonna let it run out to the whole duration because I didn't think anyone actually joined it over here. Like a casual stroll to northern Danaland. I thought should go to Camp Blue Frog, but I'll head to the processing plant since that's exactly where they were going for it anyway. So it's just weird because it's like, oh, he laid claim to the blue ridges, and it's like, I mean, the area where they've already started like getting all the cerulean. This ceruleum stuff is everywhere. I didn't even know this was a ceruleum farm. I didn't even know what ceruleum was back then. Now that I do know what it is, and I know what ceruleum is, I didn't even know it was here in Eorzea. I didn't even know it was down in Did anyone know that ceruleum is actually down in one of the dungeons? One of the early ARR dungeons, and I never even realized it. Which one? Oh, it's in Carter's Cry. I think it's close to the last boss. Yeah, it's close. It's actually close to the last boss. Where you do a cavern filled with like blue puddles, and one of the blue ones is on fire. I didn't realize that that's ceruleum. It was there early on. It was there that early on. I didn't even realize it. Also means that's not only is ceruleum basically everywhere, but yeah, but that's basically it. Basically, ceruleum is just basically everywhere. Freaking liquid fire oil. Wait, why did he? I just realized. He used. Well, he used the medicine to cure the Walkie. And then he laid claim to Northern Danaland ceruleum deposit. Oh, I'm missing something here.
NANI?!
Why must it be so stubborn? The Walkie have lived in the light of Lapis Canyon for generations. We can't let it be destroyed by his men. Lapis Canyon. This is Lapis Canyon? Yep, good for all. Hey, march on. Yeah. You only give them medicine so you can steal Lapis Canyon. Steal? Do not speak to me like some common thief. I won't deny that obtaining the ceruleum was my primary concern, but we signed an agreement. It's all perfectly legal, I assure you. You signed nothing with us. You're just like, hey, I'll help you out if you just give me the medicine. Example, I scratch your back, you scratch my back does not mean a contract. Give me a second here. Maybe, yeah, we don't like ice cream. I had the feeling to do one, but I just figured I'd do it. You know full well the elders can't read Eorzean. You tell them that if they don't sign the contract, they can't have the medicine. And besides, your laws don't apply to the Walkie. He's right. Even so, I expect your elders to honor the promise they made, legally binding or not. Perhaps you have forgotten that the medicine was paid for and produced by my company. Before the negotiations began, I had already spent vast amounts of manufacturing a large enough shipment to treat everyone. I saved your tribe from annihilation and devastation. And this is how you repay me. I've given you all a second chance to lead healthy and productive lives. But at what cost? You took advantage of our suffering so that you could plunder the thing most precious to us. Since the time of my ancestors, Lapis Canyon has been at the center of our beliefs, of everything we do. I wonder if there's a cerulean primal. Beliefs? Come now, don't be absurd. The blue substance you call the lifeblood of the planet is ceruleum, a type of fuel. It's not doing any good just sitting there on the ground. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's being pumped, isn't it? Still, from here. Once I open a mine in Lapis Canyon, I hope to employ the Valkyrie, offering you all an opportunity to earn a proper wage.
NANI?
When you realize what you've been missing all this time, you'll soon forget about your superstitions. You just pulled away from their culture like that, man. How bloody dare you? Who are you to call call them superstitions? This is their way of life, and all you want to do is destroy it for the sake of your own greed. You're rush darn right. I'm doing more for the Valkyrie than you ever will. I am giving them a chance to build a better future for themselves. They can either be part of modern world or be left behind. Well, they made their choice, I think. That's not your decision to make. What about medicine? That was a product of a Orsian society. Without it, they'd all be dead. And another thing, my investor funded the production for a share of the profits from my New World enterprise. Darlings, there's no need to squabble. And who's this now? This is what I think it is. It is. I admit it. I'm his backer. It all started when I told him about Martin's plan to save the Valkyrie from the epidemic, you see. The prospect of trading with the New World sounded rather promising, though this is the first I've heard of the ceruleum mine. Expanding into new regions often leads to resistance from the locals. This is far beyond what I expected. What? Can't say his name. Washtish? I don't like being kept in the dark. I'm seriously considering withdrawing from our deal. That said, I can see this being a worthwhile venture, providing that the Valkyrie are not being exploited. But I also agree with Martin that their way of life should not be disrupted. As you can see, this leaves me with a difficult choice. Which is why I propose that the two of you settle this in the arena. Rashtia? You're a blue mage yourself, correct? I am indeed. Oh, I should warn you, Martin was never a match for me. Even before he was chewed up and spat out in your pet by one of your pets. Perhaps it's time for his apprentice Azuro the second to make her grand debut. Azuro the second. Oh, come on. I'll take the even greater Azuro. Azuro the first. They give me Azuro the Great. I guess be Azuro the first. They give me Azuro the Great. I'll be Azuro the Grand. How about that? He's the Great Azuro, so I can be the Grand Azuro. How about that? I can picture it now. The ultimate clash of blue magic. The loyal the loyal disciple of the great Azuro faces a mysterious challenger to determine who is the superior spellcaster. If Dark Winds cut off my funding of the Lapis Canyon production project, and the lands will return to their original owners. And if, while Krish is victorious, Martin must act as intermediary for their Walkwi and persuade them to agree to the development. Ozzy, you can do what you like with that money of yours, but you can't expect me to go along with this. For sure, an old-fashioned sort of fella, Martin seems to forget that despite such as these have been disputes. I can't read. Disputes such as these have been decided by combat since ancient times. I, for one, have no objections. Count me in. What about the Walkwi? They should be the ones to decide their own fates, not us. You're right, Martin, but we have a similar tradition. When two sides cannot reach an agreement, a representative from each takes part in a contest of strength. Which kind of sounds like what the Aura do over at the Zim step. Ideally, one of my people would be chosen, but we are in Eorzea, and I have no choice but to ask you to participate on our behalf. So will you do it, Dark? Also, that is interesting, because no one from there knows how to speak Eorzean, right? Oh, okay, some people know how to speak Eorzean, I guess, but like some people from there had to learn Eorzean. So I would guess when you go over there, or we go over to the New World, we're going to have to deal with some people who don't just speak English. It's English, sorry, Eorzean, which is gonna be interesting. I'll fight for Martin. I mean, I want to help the Walkwies too. I like the New World already. I mean, I haven't been there yet. So you know what? If I fight for Martin, I'm fighting for the world, right? So I'll fight for Martin. I'm gonna talk? Okay. This is older content. What a noble way to express your gratitude to your mentor. Perhaps we can use this in the performance. First things first. Well, let's get you into your costumes and take a look at that magic of yours. I want to know what my audience will be getting when the big day arrives. Come along. Man, it's really interesting seeing how the animations and stuff were compared to now. Give me a second. Okay. Anyway, it's so interesting seeing the animations evolve as time goes on with this game. the animations were kind of stiff there. I didn't really move my mouth when I talked. I just kind of put my hands in my fist. But now when you look at like animations nowadays, like they just get better and better. Like now they have like they have little details with characters. Whereas like you can see their eyes like just like dot around a little bit and stuff. Oh. Probably better shown when you look at Zero. And you just see her like try to process what's going on, and her eyes just kind of look down, just like look left or right ever so slightly. Like they're getting really detailed with their animations now. The game's getting more cinematic as time goes on, which is just really nice.
Need a place to play D&D online for free?
God damn stupid ads. God damn stupid YouTube. What's he got to me? Got the new Marton. What the elves? How did we let Rosia talk us into this? Oh, she is in charge. Oh, that's a little rude. I've always liked you, Dark. Though it's a shame I'll have to give you a damn good thrashing in front of all of those people. I have a lot at stake, so don't expect me to hold back. So do I, so don't expect me to hold back at all. Plus, I want to go to the new world and not see your factory there. Well, I guess I have a reason to see it, if I fail. Kind of interesting. Once you've both changed into your costumes, I'll see you in the arena. This way, my darlings. Should probably upgrade my accessories. It's a really cool arena, actually. And they show more parts of Ul'dah. I keep wondering, like, how is this layout working? What would be the layout of Ul'dah if it was a real place? Dark, my dear, are you ready? Keep getting this own voice acting since this is ARR stuff. Am I invisible? Oh. I like it, just not the hat. Oh, the glasses stay on. Nice. This is perfect. The glasses actually remained. I don't think it's part of the outfit. But you missed. Are you sure about that? No, Gulja. not think so. I love that. Ah, you missed. Did I? Wonderful, my dear. It seems a new hero is born. Now it's Washtia's turn. Pay close attention to the costume, darlings. It's my finest creation yet. Must I wear this ridiculous outfit? What I bet he's gonna say. Such power. Jeez. I'm the warrior of light, sir. Bring it on. The Dread Warlock, who transcends dimensions of time and space. As much? Why must I be the villain? Oh gee, I wonder why. It's all part of the act, my dear. What could be more thrilling than an epic struggle between good and evil? Besides, what's his name? Was our Azul Blue Mage is already the good guy, and I'm his good guy apprentice. I can't be the bad guy. That doesn't make sense. Also, how are you floating? You mean to tell me Washtia is inside that thing? And why is he floating? Alright. For dramatic effect, of course. If you must know, it's a cerulean levitation device. Surprisingly cheap, too. Apparently there isn't much practical application for the ability to float a few feet off the ground. Yeah, definitely no practical application. Definitely not a... Oh, I don't know. Hoverboard. Nah, there's no practical application to that. I'm still not convinced this isn't entirely necessary, and the costume is rather more flamboyant than I would have liked. But if I am going to do this, I may as well enjoy myself. I'll show the audience what a real blue mage looks like, and I'm pretty sure it's not that. That's what I like to hear. I'm sure it'll be a performance they'll never forget. Right here at the Mask Carnival. Actually, it would be cool to see them, like, make some kind of blue mage battle royale thing with her leading it, right? Because she's basically leading the blue mages into gladiatorial combat. So it's might as well to have her like come up with all the cool challenges for anything involving blue mage. Not to put too fine a point on it, Dark, my dear, but I think you benefit from some practice before starting the main event. Ha! Train all you want. It will make no difference. Lapis Canyon is mine. He already played the villain really well. I say you're ready to take part in the Mask Carnival, although I'd recommend testing your skills against less challenging opponents before facing as a match. I have gathered quite the menacing exotic beasts, but you should choose with care. We try to call in, but you should choose with care. Try to call an end to the performance before either side incurs serious injury. But as Martin will test, accidents can happen. Once you feel confident in your abilities, say the word and I will grant you, and as Jama, the opportunity to settle this feud. Until then, fight well, but don't do anything rash. I might struggle to find another replacement blue mage. Rosie. She's a real piece of work, isn't she? I suppose if I'd seen this coming, we wouldn't be in this mess. It's up to you now, Dark. He's right. If only I had been damn near killed. If only I hadn't been damn near killed in that bloody show, I could have dealt with him myself. Well, I'd like to think I'd had a chance of winning, but he was always the better mage. To be honest, though, I think you've got a real talent for blue magic. In fact, you shouldn't be scared of him. He should be scared of you. I think you're in the right place, my friend. You're not good at blue magic, but your heart's in the right place. That's what's important. With the right spells, I reckon you'll be able to take him down a peg or two. Now get in there and show him what you're made of. Ugh. That's like me getting all worked up. It's like up like that. Look at me getting all worked up like that. I better head back to the Shurigans. Get back for the Shurigans realize I've gone. Hopefully, I'll be allowed out of the infirmary to watch some of the performances. Though, best of luck, Dark. Nice. Sorry for the poor reading. The Masked Carnival has been unlocked. To participate, speak with the Ceruleum Celestium attendant and Oxy Lane. Ceruleum attendant. Fancy. Face came. Okay, this is purely aesthetic. It's not, I mean, it is purely aesthetic, but it does add item level at least. I thought it would. Well, it's still purely aesthetic. Let's see. Where is the coffer? I got the outfit. Outfit's okay. I'm gonna leave it in the coffer. Personally, I don't really have the space for it. I already saw it. It looks okay. I like it. But, yeah. I already have something on it. That's staff. So everyone's like, what about Blue Mage? No. But let's at the because they don't have any cool gear. Like, would it really kill them to like allow us to like for ultimates, for example? Would it kill them to let Blue Mage get some really cool like ultimate weapons? They can't. I'm pretty sure they can't participate in like ultimates if you let them, but can I not get ultimate weapons? Just fun. Into the Masked Carnival. Rushing. Endurance average. No weaknesses. Some vulnerabilities at least. Oh, you get tomes for it. Oh, I fight all of them. You went to sleep. Fight damage or death. Oh, insta death. They're gonna be paralyzed though. Looks like this drill cannon. Alright. Let's do it. We'll do the first challenge and see how it goes. Come on. There we go. Bad breath on you real quick. Well, I didn't do that in the match. But try this again. India. Get that off on him. We'll try to see if I can petrify him again. Drill cannon! I should go for that just yet. That's gonna be too big of a thing. Ah, damn it. Let's try. Boom! Dang it, that achievement came up when I wasn't ready. I was drinking a soda. How dare you? You can't just give me that and not let me say it the moment it shows up. Smoking! Thank you. No, sorry. Smoking. One. That was cool. Okay. An hour? Okay. This is a Viper story stuff as well, because I've had that sent off on the side for a little bit too long, I feel. Personally. Oh, maybe I can just let it lie. So I stream again Monday or something. I'm back to more Albero though. So I think the update just came. The update just came out like a few days ago, but it just recently gave me the option to like wait. Okay, to like put in the code so I can actually get in and play. But it didn't let me play without putting in the the whatever code you get. Not the Konami code, but the registration code, I think. See, I got the pre-order stuff I got, but I would not be playing the game until I got all that stuff sorted out. But I guess the game is officially out now. Which is part of the game. I guess the expansion is officially out now. It's weird. That came out on the 2nd. Don't know. And right now, my mind is really just focused on doing ultimates. I wish I could get back to that. I think this is a good place to actually stop the stream. I think it'd be nice to do a late night stream when I get off work sometimes. Also, it'd be nice to do it for like the EU people, because I know I have some EU people who come and watch the stream, but like they can't always catch me because it's like late at night when I go live for them. But then plus, you know, I have people here watching me who are like, I don't know, probably up kind of late and they don't want to stay up that late, so I could go back to doing Viper stuff. But I think I'd rather save that for the actual stream itself. Oh, but they are making changes to Viper, which I'm not looking forward to, because I actually really like how Viper is coming along. Or not coming along, but I like how Viper is right now. It's really fun. It's very simple, it's not that complex. Its complexity comes from how you play the job, really. But on the surface, it's actually very simple. I like it. Well, I'm gonna voice my opinions more. I think I've said this before, but I'm going to say it now. That I actually know what it is. I have this decision while I was offline. So I'll probably talk about this in the video I want to make, but I've never voiced my opinions in the games I play. Like, because I never really knew how to, I guess, or I just never really felt the want to. I play a lot of games, like a lot of games, but I never really say anything because, like, honestly, another thing is that I'm very content with how the game is. Like, as long as I can keep playing, I'm happy. But I do notice that all of the games I like tend to like go south, and I sometimes feel like it's my fault, which is stupid because obviously it's not my fault. But I do wonder that if I could have made the games I like better, if I had said something. So I'm wondering that could I help make 14 better if I actually make videos talking about it? Because I've never done it before. So now I'm wondering if I could actually make videos talking about 14. Like, I don't have anything bad to say about it, so I don't know if my opinions would really help, but I would want to do that, I think. Now that I have a platform and kind of, and a voice, kind of, I want to see if I can get my opinions out there and help improve 14. I mean, the devs are listening to the people who the developers are listening to us when we ask to make changes. Like we have Fim Hrothgar, not because they were going to make the race, it's because people were asking for the Fim Hrothgar. So they made Fim Hrothgar. They weren't going to make male bunny boys, and they made male bunny boys because people were asking for male bunny boys. They updated the graphics of the game. People said the graphics looked terrible. If they weren't, they listened. But I feel like I should provide my own feedback if I'm going to help make the game better. Like, and this came about because I was talking to some guy who's been playing since 2.0. I asked him a question, and when I asked him the question, I was like, wait a minute. Why am I asking him the question? Why am I asking this question? Why don't I ask myself the question and then answer it in a video? And like try to see if I can like give out my opinion, right? Because like people were trying to get the Viper job. Not even people. EU. It's the Japan people playing FF in Japan are trying to get Viper to be changed to be, I don't know, different than what it is now because they don't like it. And I don't agree with that because I like Viper as it is. I think it's really good. But me just like, you know, over here hoping and willing and just like trying to throw my thoughts out at the developers, hoping that they'll hear my cries from the ether in the real world, will make them go, hey, maybe we should think about how we can change Viper in a way where it will still be good for those in the NA, but also in the EU, than just listening to the EU entirely. So instead of just like me expecting the voice in my head to reach Yoshi P in the ether somewhere, I think I'll use my voice on YouTube. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, also, I said this in our private Discord, but I need to figure out how to grow the channel. I'm gonna try to shotgun some ideas. Shotgun blast some ideas. One of them I have is to just do the simple thing of just like telling people that I'm streaming on Twitch and if they want a link to come by. Like I should be doing, I guess. But hold on, give me a second here. Processing. But only do it when I'm live, right? Because I would usually do it even when I'm offline. And sometimes I do it when I'm online. People don't really stick around. But doing it when I'm offline, so that way, doing it when I'm online, that way, sorry it's late, and I'm just me, which means I'm just really bad at explaining things sometimes. So, I tell people that I'm streaming when I'm live, so when they come by, they can see that I'm live and stick around and stuff, instead of like coming by, saying I'm offline, and then they just like don't stick around or don't even follow because it's like, oh well, he is a stream, he's just not streaming. I guess it's Twitch, he's just not streaming. You know? That's all I've come up with so far. My only other way would be just to make connections, like make friends in other Discords and tell them about the channel. I guess. Raid some other like streamers with a bit more views. Be friends with them. Well, anyway, I think that's been like a good hour. I got work tomorrow anyway, so I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my night before I have to go to bed. And then Monday we will do something. I'll have to figure out what by before Monday. Baldur's Gate 3. We're talking about doing that whole 24-hour thing, getting wavy. I forgot how I'm gonna do that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it without loading. Maybe you can just give me a loading tax, like 5 loads per hour or something. I'm just looking up numbers and times. So I have 5. I have 5 loads, and then if I use up all 5 of them within before an hour is up, before an hour, like before I reach an hour, then I don't get any more until I reach that hour. Until I reach an hour. If I start the stream and I have like 5 reloads, and I can't. And if I use up all of them before I reach an hour, I can't use any more until I reach an hour. And if I still have 5 reloads trying to reach an hour, I don't get any more. Maybe there's some restrictions there. Oh, anyway. Oh, also, I saw you clipped me. I put it as a featured thing on the channel. Let's probably put it on the YouTube as well.